Hi, my name is Derek Peel. I'm a brand manager at Sega, and we're here at the Nintendo press conference in New York, and I'm here presenting Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed.
So talk a little about how this game is utilizing the new Wii U and the gamepad.
Well, we have several great features that utilize the Wii U functionality. First off, the gamepad acts as a top-down map, so when you're playing the game, you need to figure out where your opponents are. You get to look down at your gamepad. You can also lift up the gamepad to your eye level, and a rear-view mirror appears on the gamepad, so you can see who's behind you, and then you can activate your weapon to get your opponent in the back. Also, when you do unleash your weapon in the back, you get to there's a weapon camera attached to it, so you can see where the weapon is headed. So that's a fun kind of tool to have with the gamepad. You can also bring the gameplay from the TV screen to the gamepad if the TV needs to be utilized for something else, which is a fun feature. And the gamepad also allows players to have up to 5 players multiplayer in one room. So 4 players on the split screen on the TV, and then the 5th on the gamepad. And also the Wii U, you can also race as your Mii character, so you get to race against Sonic as the avatar that you created for the Mii.
It's also the first time HD on a Nintendo platform. What does that bring to Sonic?
Oh my gosh, it brings better frame rate, a lot more action in the backgrounds. It's really great to give Sonic a good show on this new console.
When it comes to this game, talk a little about we last saw it at Comic-Con. What new you guys are talking about? I know Wreck-It Ralph is going to be in here now?
Yes, that's correct. So we have actually 2 characters that are not related to Sega at all. One is Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph is a movie coming out in November from Disney, and Sonic is in the movie, and so we thought, why not bring Wreck-It Ralph into our video game, which is coming around the same time. So Wreck-It Ralph has his transforming vehicles, he talks, he's just like everybody else in the game, so it'll be fun. We also have Danica Patrick, the female NASCAR driver. She's in the game as well. She even lent her voice talent, to the game, so you can hear her, talking in the game.
Now this game also will have different classic Sega games, racing games that are integrated in some capacity. Can you talk a little about what's in store for gamers when they open up this box?
Oh yeah, definitely. So there's over 20 tracks and arenas. They're all based on classic IP. We even went to listening to the original music and updating it to be a part of the track. So for example, we have Vice from Skies of Arcadia. We have Joe Musashi from Shinobi. They also have their own levels that are based on their worlds. So that's why there's 20 plus tracks, 20 plus characters. So it's packed with a lot of stuff. In addition to that, when the game does come out on November 20th, it'll be the bonus edition. So the bonus edition includes the Outrun Bay track, as well as Metal Sonic, which is a completely new character that's not available in this game from the get-go, and you get to race him in his transforming vehicles.
And these vehicles we're seeing right now, everything on the ground, but talk a little about when things take to the air or to the water and what that adds to the gameplay.
Oh yeah, so all of the tracks, they change every lap. The ground falls from underneath the players, so they have to change their vehicles to adapt to sea or air. And the physics of each vehicle, or driving each vehicle, is completely different. So driving on land is just like steering a car, but when you get into the water, you have to deal with waves and the currents, and it's really fun because you can actually do tricks off of the waves. So it's a fun way to, another fun element to it. When you're flying, there's not only left and right as you do on land and sea, but you can also go up and down, so it adds a whole new dimension to the race. And you can also barrel roll, which you can't really do on land and sea, but you can just flip out of the way when you're in the air and dodge attacks.